Can we run a business based off stolen art in The Sims 4? That's what we're gonna try and do in today's part of businesses and hobbies. I know that this was really like a punishment thing for the teenagers, but I feel like Finn now very much enjoys the fact that he is cleaning the canal so much. Ooh, tomorrow is Harvest Fest, which is good considering he's already skipping school today, but I guess technically today is the last day of him going to school. Oh, they shut off power at our house. We need to go pay our bills. I mean, maybe we'll even fake a payment to the bills, considering that's a thing that we can do. We got the Sophie cycle frame. Now, we have almost completed this collection. We are not very far off at all. The only one that we need to get that we actually sold originally is the Emma cycle frame. If you know where to get this, please do not hesitate to let me know. I feel like we got it in our neighborhood. I don't know what that just was on my lens. I feel like maybe it was a fingerprint. That was so weird. I just feel like something started possessing my camera. But apart from that one, we only need 4 more of these bike parts to complete that collection. And we're also, speaking of collections, only 1 away from completing the Trashly certified art. I mean, come on now. Tell me I am not a great Sims player. But we actually have a ton of Trashly art that we obviously need to steal from the museum, the art gallery. Now, I said that I wanted to try and set up a business today to see if we can earn money off those stolen pictures. This is going to be Finn's business. Obviously, with him ending school, with him aging into a young adult, I figured he better start getting providing, not only for himself, but hopefully his family that he's one day gonna have in the very near future. Obviously, he does have a little relationship going on with Max Villarreal right now. It's not like super serious. They've kind of just been like flirting here or there, and I don't actually know if it like will become fully serious for them. That'll be definitely interesting to know. But obviously, he was adopted as a kid, and he's always seen, like, as he's been growing up, he's seen himself as a dad. He's like, I would love to also adopt a kid and kind of provide for that child the way that obviously his mum Ida has provided for him, which I think is very cute. He might not go about it in, you know, the most respectable of ways or the most honest ways of making money, and I don't know if it's even gonna be as profitable as his mother's, considering she earns so many simoleons every time she opens up the tattoo business now. It's actually wild how much Ida earns. Like, well into the 10,000. Like, we have gone so far above that 100k, whereas like we should throw a party once we reach that 100k. But we're gonna of course travel to the gallery and steal something, replace it with one of our Trashly faves. Off screen, I did actually steal the most expensive one. This is popping off today. There's so many people hanging around. I think we're gonna try and go for the second most expensive. This is the one that we stole and replaced it with Jazz Friends. I think this potentially may be the one that we don't have yet. Hopefully no one will walk in on us as we are doing this, and we successfully swiped an object. Delicious. And of course we are gonna throw this one down with all the recruits. I just love how we're trying to get Trashly's artwork to be seen. I want people to actually like look at this art and be like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Like, look at the makeup of this. We're actually going to view this. Should we enable all of the emotional auras? I want to see what emotions we can get. I think they're all focused. We just got a focused one from that, but unfortunately, whoa, what was that little like love heart around Candy's head? The fact that they have a burglar alarm literally in this museum and we can just walk in the front door and swipe objects. I mean, it is a Wednesday afternoon at like 2 p.m. Like, who is going to be thinking that we would be out here swiping? We should probably steal some of these as well. Obviously, we don't have like redos of these. We don't have fakes or anything. But I do think having those would be good, obviously, for our little lifetime aspiration. I severely don't think that we're going to be able to do this. 250,000 simoleons is such a like large amount of money, especially with the 4-hour cooldown as well after swiping things. It is so difficult to earn like 250,000 simoleons purely by swiping objects. I mean, we're still gonna try it by the end of this let's play. I have a feeling this is gonna be about like 15 parts, so we've only got a couple of parts left, but I really want to get like the story moving. We might obviously have some like time skips. Oh no. That is not good. Why did we get that error? So let's save and exit. Let's see if it saves. Let's double check if we have the painting in our household inventory. We do. This is gonna be like a gallery wall of all our stolen paintings. So we're gonna throw that there. We're gonna put those there. And then we definitely need to go pay our bills. 5,000 simoleons. That is absolutely nothing. And then something else I want to do in this part is actually complete Ida's a lifetime aspiration. I have actually managed to do this, but it keeps ticking itself and then unticking itself. So I'm actually going to use UI cheats to sort that out. But I want her to get to a level 8 in bartending. Oh, she needs to achieve level 10. So she's already a level 8. She needs to become a level 10. Obviously, at the end of the last part, we did build this little cafe. Now, I have switched the layout around a little bit because I did want it to be a cafe and I forgot to actually add this in. And then we are gonna kind of sell our sweets over here, which this is kind of the front for our business. And then obviously upstairs we have the option for buying stolen art. So we're gonna grab that out. I guess before we create this business, we should craft some candy. And then whilst he's starting to prep those, we are of course going to register the small business. We're gonna use the sweet little lollipop because who is gonna suspect this pink frilly little build to be basically a hive of criminal activity? Come get your sweet tooth fix. We are going to do an hourly just because it is kind of that like little cafe thing. So if people like want to work here and stuff, I guess we are gonna have an entrance fee. The price modifier will do -25 considering unfortunately this is gonna start off as a 0-star business, unlike our mothers. Even though we have 2 businesses on this lot, they are completely separate from one another. Only thing is we can't have these both open at the same time, which is slightly annoying. But drink coffee. I don't know if I'm being silly and just like can't see the coffee bar, but for some reason I feel like that used to be a thing that popped up and now I'm not seeing it. I'm also gonna have drink tea and drink coffee. And then of course for upstairs we want browse and buy items, and then I would also love it if they would play cards. Now I wish that I could set this as like also a club place and only like a specific club were available to come, but then I have the feeling that the club wouldn't buy our art or anything like that, and honestly I kind of want to see who is shady enough to buy this stolen art, so I don't want to restrict it to like only specific people. Target customers, we are actually gonna do trait. We're not gonna do it as a selected like actual requirement, but I do want to add some shady sims into this. So we'll go for evil, high maintenance, kleptos, which I'm kind of scared to have kleptos on our lot, materialistic of course, shady, I think that's all the ones that we need. Kind of love that we're adding some traits onto that. And then we don't really need maybe wealthy, just so they're like potentially spending more money. Although now I realize maybe we should just go for plus 50 because that's also going to affect our sales. Ooh, small business name. What's it gonna be called? Maybe just like Sweet Tooth, considering this boy does have a sweet tooth. He always has done, and he also has a sweet tooth for simoleons. But there we go. We are back to being a garage business, whereas our mum is actually a neighborhood gem. I forgot that we were gonna fake those bills. That's so sad. I'm so annoyed at myself, but we are gonna try and create some. Does this need to? This is probably still locked. Let's be real. Let's unlock all of those and then go and craft some sour jelly beans. The drop off has been made. Don't be late. We're gonna hang up. It was apparently that is so unrealistic. We're also gonna craft some shocked candy just because I feel like if we do get Sims days, that potentially could mean that they are gonna spend some more money. At least a girl can dream and hope that that is gonna be the case. We're definitely not gonna get around to opening up this business today. Let's be real. It's already 6 p.m. I don't know why, but Madeline has decided to come around. She's actually been showing such an interest in learning how to tattoo. She's been attending like every single one of our classes that Ida has been hosting. It's actually really, really cute. I do feel like we should potentially offer her a job. God, I can't get over how big those lollies are. They are quite literally bigger than your Sim's head. Real quickly before we turn into the night, we should probably go try to steal another piece of art just so we have enough inventory. Now, I actually have downloaded a mod that allows you to set anything for sale, although it does seem to have maybe knocked the ticket sale like podium out, so that will be interesting to see how it actually works on our own lot. But I think next maybe we'll get rid of this sloth one. I already know that we have that in our inventory. We should also honestly probably go and try and head to Trashly just to see if we can actually buy some more stuff from them. Or we could try and ask Trashly over to our house. Is it gonna let me travel? Please, game, don't give me another error. Oh, we can't travel with Trashly, but that's okay because we can always just invite them around. I definitely want to invite them around tomorrow. I mean, we have literally built our brand new business off the back of Trashly and their incredible deals. But Finn, go tuck yourself in. I know that he is going to sleep well. I was wondering what was so disgusting about this place. She keeps complaining about filthy surroundings, and apparently it was the bar, but you are feeling extremely, extremely tired, so you also need to go to bed, considering it is 1 a.m. And I want you to both be feeling ready and raring to go in the morning. Thankfully, our new business is going to help with his social. He needs to whip out his charisma. Honestly, I probably should have tried to have him work on his Riz a little bit. He's currently only a level 2, although his cooking is up to a level 8, which is absolutely wild. I did not think that he would kind of have his mum's talent for cooking. It's actually kind of cool that that seems to be a trait that she's kind of passed down to him through the family recipes and through being able to like mentor him. Although I guess she could also maybe mentor him on charisma, because she is technically a higher level, and I don't think you have to be a level 5 to actually mentor. I think you just have to be a higher level than the sim that you're mentoring. So I might in the morning have them wake up. I mean, I say that, it's literally morning right now. I was gonna just cut to it and jump through the night, but we're pretty much already there. Just have him work on his charisma over in this mirror a little bit, go practice his speech, psych himself up. We have French toast. Why are you eating black and white cookies for your breakfast when the French toast was right there? He's obsessed with eating his food outside. He really just, oh no, never mind. He's going into his own little bakery. Stop. That's actually really, really cute. The fact that he decided to eat in here, it's like he's all proud of the fact that he has his own business. Why is this not working? What is going on? I just want you to mentor his charisma. Is the room too small to be able to do this? Maybe we should go and try and practice our speech over on this mirror. I just want to get him up to a level of like maybe 3, and then we're gonna open up his business for the first day. He's not making such a big deal about this. He kind of wants it to be low-key when it comes to this business. He's not like his mum. He's not like, I'm not gonna have the fanfare, I'm not gonna have the fuss of like balloons and like a really big opening and like discounted prices and stuff to get people through the door. He's like, the people who know about this, and the people who don't need to know. And then Finn, it's time for you to go and open up shop. So go down here, jog here, and then we are going to open the business. I am actually really quickly going to lock this for everyone but Finn, just so I know that they can't go in there. Finn's request was approved. The funds have been deposited into his account. That's because we had one of the business. We have many of those business forms, but the business opening fees, and that got redeemed. So we got the 750 simoleons literally back in our inventory. Ooh, interesting that Victor Feng has actually arrived. Maybe I should do the check-in actually on the porch. He definitely looks interested. Carlos, we just know, has also won the lottery. So he has quite literally money to burn. I wish I could hire Trashly, but whenever you try and hire Trashly, Trashly's always like, I have my own business ventures to attend to. I haven't set this. I'm a muppet. Oh my goodness. It's still set to residential. Oh, let me close that real quickly. We got the minus 75 simoleons because I was super silly. But let's set that to public. I kind of honestly wish you could have like VIP customers, like a select group. And if they like kept returning to your business and they were like buying a lot of stuff, and you kind of knew that they were shady beings in our case, then you could ask them to be like a VIP customer and they could accept or decline. And then you could set like different areas to like VIP customers only, and then those people would be the ones who would be allowed upstairs. That would be really sick. But we are going to set these for sale. Come on, Nancy Landgrab, I know you want to enter this building. Ooh, we've got Melee. Again, another sim that I know has money to burn. So we are actually going to welcome her into the business. And then we should probably start tending the specialty coffee bar. We're also gonna welcome her to the business. Can we do that whilst we're actually... Don't start making... What are you doing? Why are you making flipping candy for? That is not your job. Nancy has come in as well. Oh, we definitely already need to hire like a second employee. We need someone that we can trust. So I'm thinking maybe we do go for one of our pals. For some reason, the option isn't here to be able to hire our bestie, but we can technically hire Eric. Hey, Eric! Okay, legend. It said that he was going to arrive the next time we opened it, but he's already here. So I am also going to have him tend the coffee and tea bar counter, and then also maybe potentially clean up a little bit. Now, Judith actually is upstairs. Ooh, she's looking at a couple of the paintings. We're gonna try and go apologize to her. 1,746 simoleons. She already bought a piece of art from us. One absolute legend. So that was 1,700. We can, this mod actually allows you to restock the same way that you can in The Sims 4 Get to Work. So I'm kind of down for restocking it. It obviously won't be the original, but I mean, we still made like a 600 simoleon profit. And obviously, the more that we work on our business, the more that we get our star rating up, like the more people will pay. Judith is really wanting to spend her simoleons today. I love how that apology really sorted her right out. She's like, you know what? I appreciate this. I thank you so much. Ooh, we've got a shocked customer. Melee, do you not want to go browse some of the art that we have upstairs? You're very welcome to. I mean, there's going to be some good stuff there, and not just because you are feeling rather shocking right now. Why are you all saying that you're like desperate for the toilet when this is literally open? Has anyone purchased any other art? No, Judith Ward, currently the only one who has entered this area. Weirdly, this still says that it's stolen. I like to think that he has just like 3D printed this art. It's basically just the dragons. Oh, hey, Malcolm. Let's go and welcome him to the business. Your mother was actually here, you know, if you want to restock 128 simoleons, I can show you what she was interested in if you want to. Convert a sim to the shady way of living. I mean, I don't feel like I'd have to do much to convert him to the shady way of living. He already feels like an extremely shady sim, but I also don't know him that well. Maybe we should try and bring Eric to the shady way, considering he is now our employee. It would make sense. He just farted on me. Alonso, that was absolutely disgusting. Malcolm's gone upstairs. Ooh, Naomi is also upstairs. Just bought one of our little sculptures that we had over here. Never mind, Malcolm's decided to go back down. Damn it, the land grabs keep doing that. They keep getting to this like little landing on the stairs, and then they're like, ooh, maybe I don't want to go up there. Maybe I'm gonna get in trouble. Come on, no, we all know that the land grabs don't care. Oop, he's going up. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Is he going to play cards? Maybe we should go join him in a little card game. Try and earn Malcolm Landgrab's trust. Oh, he looks so evil. Look at his little face. I do love how we're running such a shady business though. This is so fun. 1,000... What the heck? Who bought what there? That was such a large sum of money. Oh, and we've also got Auntie T coming on in. I don't know where that 1,000 simoleons came from, but I'm not gonna question it too much. No one's been going into this area, which is so nice. I'm so glad that they haven't been attending. I feel bad that they haven't really celebrated the holiday together. Ida's just kind of been here by herself. It feels very different from the last time we celebrated a holiday, especially with the one and only Cannonball being with us. I feel like it kind of shows off her grief a little bit, like the fact that she doesn't really want to celebrate the holiday that much. She's just like, last time was so good and so nice, and I just feel like it's not gonna be the same without Cannonball here this year. I mean, I feel like we made some pretty good profits. Auntie, I love how I just call her Auntie, even when I'm no relation to her whatsoever. It lives rent-free in my brain. Another 1,700 simoleons. Absolutely love that for us. We are gonna close up shop. Oh, wait, we're so close to having it be the first level of a shady business. So maybe we should just do one more interaction of the small business rumor. There we go. Illicit alignment. Finn's small business is now attracting more schemer customers. By greeting, he will get an extra boost in building a customer relationship. Well, why don't we welcome her to the business just before we close up shop? And I mean, it wasn't great, let's be real. That was such a tiny amount, but we are gonna close up shop on Sweet Tooth. 5,989 simoleons on our first day. What do you mean? That is absolutely unheard of. And then, of course, we are going to travel over to the nightclub. We are going to wrap up his birthday. I mean, I wish we could go to Del Sol Valley, but we will instead go to Windenburg, where they invited us initially. Let's go to the discotheque, and we are going to bring some of our friends, obviously, over there with us. We'll bring Malcolm as well. One of our new friends. Auntie honestly feels like she could also be super fun. I'm not going to invite Nancy. I don't want her to, you know, cramp Malcolm's style. I can't believe I am trying to befriend Malcolm Landgrab. Did I not learn in my Nightmare Legacy challenge? He truly made that generation a nightmare, but apparently I never learn. We should never hang out with a Landgrab unless it's Johnny Zest or Jeffrey. Daddy Jeffrey can never do any wrong in my eyes. And then let's also start a gathering. We're going to stay here with the club as well. Oh, that's kind of knocked out our friendship group though. I feel kind of bad for doing that. First round is on us. We are celebrating. We're going to go for the most expensive, which is a Lotta Cocolata, which I don't actually know if that has alcohol in it. Actually, Sea of Fire is the most expensive. A round of Sea of Fire. Oh, never mind. Apparently, they don't want me to order. My bartenders keep doing this. I don't know what this glitch is, but they're still, like, behind it, but then I can't, like, order drinks from them. It's so weird. Whoa, why has that gone up in price so much? 445 simoleons. Not the signs of a good businessman. Oh my god, please just let me order a damn drink. What are you doing? Oh, Ollie and Lorato just coming like outside. That's so cute. They're just like chatting with one another. Right, let's go dance together, considering I can't get any alcohol. I wonder what he's saying. She looks really pissed off with him, actually. We're gonna try and pickpocket Malcolm Landgrab. That's a way to build up trust with your customers, for sure. Oh, Ollie looks like they potentially... Oh no, they've gone to talk to Eric. I was like, potentially could look like they are leaving. Try and get a little romantic. That's the seductive dance. Don't mind if I do. We need to age up. Can we just do that by like clicking on a sim? I honestly thought we would have aged up by now. Does it let you forget about a sim's like age for a couple of days and then it just like automatically ages them up? He'll be aged up by the next part. We're just gonna pretend as if that he has just aged up whilst we've been dancing and like hanging out with everyone. I would not be putting my hands on that dance floor. No. That was actually an ick, Max. Oh, the body roll. This is a lot. Why are they putting their hands? You know that this floor is so sticky as well. I'm gonna let them seductive dance it out, but I do want to... There we go, there's our first kiss. We're also gonna offer a little rose. What cuties, and our romantic satisfaction has begun. Romance level 4. Okay. Go on a date or not right now? Not right now. I mean, technically we are like basically on a date. Let's be real. Like, we're all dancing. We're having a grand old time. We are gonna wrap up at this part here. Honestly, that went way better than I was anticipating it to. Who knew that this would be so profitable? I'm so excited that we finally have our very own business when it comes to Finn. So next part, he's going to be aged up. We are going to try and like get a move on with a lot of the family recipes that we need to unlock. And probably off screen, I will try and find a couple more of the collection pieces. Although we do need to invite Trashly around to our business for sure, because I feel like Trashly is going to thrive. But thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.